Welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience. We're coming to you live from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. I'm Nancy McCann, and with me tonight is Dawn.
Yay! I'm back.
Yay, indeed, she's back. So, as always, we will have a claim show and request show. So, we will be showing books that you can claim by putting the title and the issue number in the comments, and you can request whatever books you're looking for that we don't show, and we'll be happy to look for them in our store and bring them up and show them to you. So that includes comics and graphic novels and pretty much anything else that you're looking for. So we ship all over the country. We ship priority mail medium boxes. So we wait until the box is full before we ship, and we charge exact shipping. So if you have any questions about that, please just let us know. And you can always contact us during the week as well at Comics Unlimited. And welcome, Lorena. Glad you're here. And anybody else that I can't see, welcome. So anyway, we'll get going right after this. Welcome back. It's been a rainy week all week, and now we're headed for the hot weather all week. So of course our air conditioning in the store isn't working because that's just how life goes. So bear with us because it's a little bit warm in here.
Nice southern night.
It is a nice southern night. But our landlord's aware, and the HVAC guy will come, but as you can imagine, he's a little busy because everybody in town suddenly has need for air conditioning. So I think he'll be a little busy. And yeah, but they're also supposed to come abate our black mold problem, which will be nice. And what's the other thing? Oh, and fix the light that's out, the one everybody keeps noticing. It's a little dark over here. They're going to come fix that. So with any luck, all that will happen this week, and things will get better around here. Okay, so I see a few more people popping in. That's good. A lot of people around here are going to Heroes Con in Charlotte this weekend.
Okay.
So I've had some people already starting to pass through town, which is good. A couple guys came by today. They were actually going the other way, though. They weren't going to Heroes Con. They were going home to Indiana. And they came in and bought a whole bunch, like a whole big stack of Harley Quinn trade paperbacks.
Oh,
so
cool.
that was good.
That's always nice.
Yeah, and a man came in today and bought that statue of Batman that we had, that holding the Joker's head in a lantern. We've had that for a while, and he was very happy to get it. So that was so it's been an interesting day. But, hey, welcome back. And all righty. I'm going to go ahead and start showing books. Please make requests because I don't have enough books to make it through the whole show if we don't get requests. So think about what you're looking for and just jot it in there, and we'll do our best to pull it. And yes, it does, Lorena. She's asking if the facsimile of the Adventure Comics has a chance to win the tickets to the Superman movie. And my understanding is that there are at least two golden tickets that are the inside cover of books here just in the United States, because the contest is only good in the US. So all the copies that went to Canada were not bagged in a plastic bag. They were all just sent. Yes, we can do that. She has one in her pile, but yes, we can look and see if you won. Because it'd be awful if I didn't ship it to you for like 3 months and then you found out you won. But sure, I'd be happy to do that. We still have plenty of those on hand. I'll show some later for everybody. But and it looks like they may eventually reprint it again because there's a printing error in the inside of the comic. But if you want to win the ticket, you have to buy this version. What does that mean? You faked.
You don't remember the kid in Willy Wonka who got a golden ticket, but then it turned out it was fake, and that's when Charlie got his?
Oh, okay. So you got a fake one?
Yeah, I photoshopped it.
Yeah.
It says I get to see Fantastic Four for free.
Oh, well, excellent. That might even be better. but like, how do you know what the real golden ticket looks like? Have they shown a picture of it?
Well, retailers, they post pictures on the internet.
No, but I mean, has anyone gotten a winning ticket yet?
Oh no, I've only seen pictures of losing tickets.
Well, I've seen the losing ticket.
Right, so I just photoshopped it to say winning.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, I don't think it'll actually work though. I don't think they're giving you the
No,
ticket.
of course not. No. I'm just using it to troll people.
I did hear on the radio yesterday they were giving away prize packages to win tickets, including airfare and hotel and everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm bored and stuck at home after my foot surgery, so like I'm looking for excuses to mess with people because it's the only excitement I'm getting. So
I hope I'm not on your hit list.
No, it's mainly just the people in the comic retailer groups that like aren't smart enough to realize that it's fake.
Oh,
And the fonts don't match, and it says you get a ticket to see Fantastic Four, and
and they're like, wow.
Jim Lee will draw the logo for your house or home, and stuff like that.
Sure. Retailers have been a little busy this week, though, just sorting out where to buy books from. But it seems to be straightening itself out. But I've had to reassure a number of people. For anybody concerned, don't worry, we'll get the comics.
Big news yesterday and today. Dynamite has signed with Lunar, so you'll be able to get your Thundercats 75 covers.
Indeed, we can. And so all the orders that people have placed in our pull box already, we're just going to go ahead and order them from Lunar, because that's basically what we've been doing with everything anyway. As the publishers have been gravitating to other distributors, we've been moving all our orders over at FOC. And the only ones that were left at Diamond was really Dynamite and Zenescope. So Dynamite now I will order from Lunar. And Zenescope, I'm not sure what will happen. We may have to buy from them directly because I don't think they've landed anywhere yet.
They landed at Filbo Publishing.
Yeah, I saw that, but that's not a distributor we've used yet.
No one has.
Because it's new, right?
Yeah.
But we just don't buy enough books to probably warrant shipping them. So unless they have a very low minimum and a free shipping, it probably won't be, feasible.
Yeah. We'll talk about that after the show, though. Let's buy some books.
Okay. Or sell some books. We'll sell some books. They'll buy some books. Yeah.
I was talking about me, yeah.
You're talking about you buying some books? Okay, well, that's fair. Okay, I'm going to start off with some Battlestar Galacticas from Realm Press, 1997. Number 2 in fine is $3. Number 3A in fine is $4. Number 3, this is 3B and very good is $4. Number 4 in fine is $2.50. And number 5 in fine is $2.25. And hidden in the back, number 1B in fine is $4. So you really could read them. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. All right. Detective Comics number 526 in fine from 1983 is $15. This is the anniversary edition with the square bound. But this one is a newsstand edition. Oh, hi, Jackie. We're about to ship you a box, but we don't have your last name for some reason. So if you'd fill out the form again and put your last name on it, that would be helpful to us. Also, if Ken Dempsey's watching, we need you to fill out the form too, because we can't seem to find your information to send you the bill for the things you claimed a week or two ago. Okay. Action Comics number 643, very good, $2.50. Oh, I saw your request, Lorena, for the Teen Titans Go, but on the pull box, but I hadn't had a chance to check yet. I will have I'll have Dawn look for it. They're new comics, Teen Titans Go, new series. It's either there or there. There, fine. Teen Titans Go number 4 and 5.
All right.
Okay, and she's claiming the Action Comics. All right. RoboCop number 1, cover D. No, that's wrong. Let me take that back. RoboCop number 1, direct market edition. Nice near mint to mint copy, $20. Let me double check on that, Jackie. I think your box is already sealed up. Hey, can you check on that for me too?
Yeah.
Can you see if that box over there is for Jackie? The one under that pile. Does it say Jackie on it?
Yes.
Okay, it's already full, but we can start you another box. That's not a problem. Starfinder Angels of the Drift Ashcan edition from 2023 in fine is $2.75. Conan the Barbarian number 1E, very fine, $4. This is from Battle of the Blackstone. Conan Battle of Blackstone number 1A, very fine, is $3.25.
Is that one that came out this week?
No. Battle of the Blackstone 1B, very fine. $3.25. Sorry, you get distracted. Forget what I'm doing. Conan Battle of the Blackstone number 2D, very fine, $3.25. Conan the Barbarian from Titan number 15 and very fine is $3.25. Did you find one?
Yeah.
Did we have a 5?
No, 3. I don't think so.
I don't even know.
3.
I haven't caught up with
I'll
whether
look and
it's
see.
okay. So she did find you a Teen Titans Go for Lorena.
Yeah, we just have 3 and 4.
Okay. So we don't have a 5 yet or left, but I've got you on pull box for it. So when we do get it.
Does she want the 3 too?
No, she wanted the 4 and the 5,
Okay, yeah. No,
I believe.
3 and 4 then.
But we'll get you that one when we get it. All right. Black Hawk number 250 for 1977 and very good is $2.50. Featuring the killer shark. Yikes.
Oh, yeah. Thank
I got sneaky like that and
You
bagged
did.
that myself.
you. Good. You really got no brain cells tonight.
They all tried.
What were you doing today that fried all your brain cells?
Oh, I've been working since 7:00 this morning.
Oh, okay. Over there?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Doing my job before my main job before I came here. So it's been a working Friday.
Donna doesn't like to say no. She has a lot of gigs.
Yeah.
Dawn
World
sounds like somebody who works for the experience.
Probably. It is a common trait among those who work at the experience. Is many jobs.
Yeah.
Even I, who own a comic store, also have another job and volunteering stuff.
Yeah.
She does that too.
Yeah.
So mine is more in the area of food pantry. Hers is in the area of running groups.
Yeah.
I only volunteer to get paid.
Oh, we
Oh,
volunteer for that too.
yeah.
Doesn't always happen, but it's good to try. World at War number 31 from 1982 and fine is $4. It's a Charlton War comic. This is such a bizarre pile of comics.
Do you want to get another?
No, after we go on break, I'll have Spider-Man's and Conan's and a few other goodies, but I'll just keep going with this pile for now because it's just miscellaneous stuff. Lilo and Stitch from last year, number 4A and fine is $2.50. I hear the new movie's really good. I haven't seen it,
I haven't either.
but everybody that sees it comes in and tells me how good it is.
I have mixed feelings on it.
Okay. 4 cover D and fine is $2.50. And then we also have the one with no title on the cover. It's a 1 in 7 variant. This was $3.25 and very fine. Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons 2, Son of Giants, number 2 in very fine is $4.
Oh, Godzilla.
That's a cool cover though.
It is a cool cover. It almost looks like Pirates of the Pirate one.
Well, they're definitely
Mhm.
like Viking ships.
Yeah.
Very cool. It's all this creaking going
I
on
know.
here.
I know. I was like looking at the clouds and the sun. It's like so cool right now. Looking.
Well, it wasn't so cool an hour ago when the sun was coming right in that window and hitting me right in the face.
Yeah, I bet it was.
And I was sitting here trying to grade comics, and it was
you
just
can't see.
torture.
I
It
think
was
that's
torture.
probably I was pulling up to a stoplight about that time when
Yeah.
you couldn't see, and the car next to me was like, "Is it green? Is it green?" We were both kind of like, "Is it green?"
Trying to
Here we
work it out
go.
together.
Yeah,
Wouldn't-
actually, that's what we were doing.
Wouldn't that be the blind leading the blind because
Yeah,
they're both
maybe.
blinded by the
But, you
sun?
know,
Yeah.
we made it through.
Well, I can see because you're here. I
Exactly.
don't know about the other guy, but I assume
Yeah, he did, but he was behind me, so he let me be the leader, and I'm not really sure if that's a good idea, but
we made it.
we made it.
Couldn't have been that bad. All right, I got a Batman the Joker, the Deadly Duo Special Edition, Book 1. This was a Batman Day giveaway from 2 years ago. So if you missed it, in very fine, this one's going for $5.
I like that cover.
Yep, it's nice. It's Mark Silvestri, that's why. All right, what if Miles Morales, number 5B from 2022, and very fine is $3.25. Cult of Carnage number 1 variant. This is a store exclusive variant from Unknown from 2019, and it's running $15. It's a La Roca cover. Okay. Evil Ernie from Dynamite in 2012, 2C, $4. 2B in fine is $3.25. What's going on here? Okay, from Chaos Comics, many years ago, 1997, number 1 of Chastity and Very Fine is $4. Hey, welcome, Ken. And these are some ash cans from 2002 that Chaos put out. They were a limited edition that they had at San Diego Comic-Con, and they're limited to 999 copies of each one. This one is Lady Death Dark Alliance, and it is $15. So it's a black and white on the inside ash can.
Oh, that's not mine. I can't do that.
No, that would be on
Yeah.
Kyle to do.
I was like, that's not for me.
No. You're like, can I put the? And you're like, no, I cannot.
I'm like, I can't do that.
This is the out of them the most sought after. This is the Lady Death the Gauntlet, and it's running $50. And this one is Lady Death Reimagined, $25. And then Lady Death, Chastity, and Purgatory, Heartbreaker is $20. Toxic Avengers number 2 for 1991 in fine is $8. And we actually sold those crossover books last week that had the Toxic Avenger and Jesus Christ.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I was
man.
wondering about it. I was wondering if there's a.
There were a few brave souls.
Like, I'll take it.
I was telling one of the fellows that bought one here in the store that we used to carry all those movies
Yeah.
in the store back when they were out on like DVD, and but now we don't carry
Yeah.
any of that. But people would come in all the time for that. They sold really well.
Wow.
All those movies.
Yeah.
They're crazy, but not the people. The movies. Well, maybe the people, but
Yeah.
the movies. The movies are all kind of nutty.
Yeah.
But very popular. Destro from Image number 2B, $4.
Don't think that. It's our first break time.
What's that?
I
Oh
said
yeah,
it's our first
it is. Number 3A, Very Fine, $3.25. And number 4B, Very Fine, $3.25. We're gonna take a little break, and when we come back, there'll be more comics. Kyle,
Have we lost you?
or maybe we'll just not go on break. You can watch me shuffle through my Thors.
Sorry, I was trying to get a drink of water. Okay.
All right.
This whole not being able to walk thing makes it harder to go 6 feet to where the water is.
You should keep the water near you. That's my
Well,
advice.
I can't move. I can't very well move the fridge.
I guess not. All right. Back in just a sec.
Mini fridge to Kyle.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
That'd be really great. Thanks.
Hey, did you know that you're invited to an art gala? No, I mean the fun kind. It's SketchUp with Mog and Mel.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks again for joining us.
Featured guests talk about their new
So
projects.
it takes place in this fantasy world where the world has kind of lost its stories.
And life as an artist.
The hope was that you could make some amount of money when you exited art school.
While the ever-changing artist panel draws new works live in front of your eyes.
Oh, I like that. Working on this
And they're
shadow.
sexy. Sex, dude.
You still got some a little bit of time.
Phil, that's dope, dude.
SketchUp with Mog and Mel. Thursday nights, part of the experience. Whoa. Whoa. Did you miss it? Yeah, they can go by pretty fast. Let's slow down the footage.
Welcome. It's time to skim some comics. Miles Morales Spider-Man, I will just tell you that Miles is very important in his role as a vampire. So
it's fine. If you like Hercules, read it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's fine.
The art is still stunning. There's a panel, little spoiler, there's a panel in this where Chitauri first hits Lion-O, and he is the best "did she really just hit me" face I've ever seen put in a comic book.
Wow, live reviews of new comic books so you can be ready for New Comic Book Day. What is this? Oh, I see. It's Minute to Skim It. Part of the experience.
Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons in Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
Hey, welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. I'm going to go ahead and start in showing some Amazing Spider-Mans. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's my kid. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man number 165 and very good from 1977, $6.25. Amazing Spider-Man 166 and very good is $6. Welcome to Comics Unlimited.
Yeah, sorry about that. Scared me there for a minute.
Don had to do a little step outside. And everything good?
Yeah, she accidentally called, but you know, when your kid calls at odd time and she knows that you are working,
that's usually means something bad.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how old they are.
I know. It's weird how that is.
Yeah.
Your kid or your Uncle Jesse?
He only usually sends grocery lists, though, during the show. He'll text them in. Speaking of which, I guess...
Oh, yeah, you haven't given an update
I didn't give the
everybody.
update on that. Let me show a few more Spider-Mans, and I'll give you the update, because it's like much more dramatic than you would think. Amazing Spider-Man 170, very good, $7.25. Oh. 171 and good is $4. A little nip out of the corner here. Oh, good. But it's still a good one to read. And Amazing Spider-Man 176 and very good is $7.75. Amazing Spider-Man 186 and good is $4. Seems like a long time ago he went to the doctor, but it was just Monday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was literally just
so
Monday.
It's been since I talked to these folks.
Uh-huh.
Amazing Spider-Man 188 and very good, $7.25.
It just seems like a lifetime ago.
What's happened this week? It's been kind of crazy around here. Uh-oh. Hi. Bye. We have to forgive Kyle. He really has been on the mend for a while with the foot thing. Amazing Spider-Man 193 newsstand, very good, $7. And for those who didn't catch it last week, Jay is off to a convention this weekend, so that's why Kyle has to produce from his recovery chair or in her couch.
His internet is freaking out.
Oh, that's not good. Apparently, there's been a lot of interruption in the last day or two all over the country. And actually, earlier tonight, our lights kept flickering, and our internet went out, and our Spectrum cable went out, and the lights and the internet came back, but the Spectrum cable did not. So they're still. And then Dawn got here and told me that she got a notice saying that they weren't going to have it fixed for a while. So apparently, it's like a massive outage.
Yeah, it says I don't have any because I have Spectrum internet.
I do
I
too.
don't have any internet at home, and they don't expect it to be fixed till after 11 o'clock.
Oh, really? Well, our internet, thankfully, is working.
That's good. That's really good. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I literally only live a mile down the road. So
That's true. So it could have been lights out tonight.
it could have been worse.
Yeah. Is it solar flares and climate change, or is it tornadoes, or is it espionage? I mean, I don't know. Could be any of those things. Amazing Spider-Man 196 newsstand, very good, $7. And this is a classic, number 151 newsstand from 1984, and fine, $18. Welcome, Emma. Could be that, but we don't use T-Mobile, so I'd say no. So, Emma, I don't recall seeing you here before, so let me just give you the quick rundown. It's a claim show. If you see something you like, just put the title and the issue number in the comments, and we'll pull it for you. And then we accumulate books until you fill a priority box, and then we ship it. And then if you want it sooner, you do have to let us know. We can send it sooner. It's just that the cost of sending a Gemini mailer with a few comics is not that much different than the cost of sending a flat rate box medium. So so I recommend doing that. Why are you laughing over there?
No, I just saw a friend of mine must be at a show, and she just bought a Batman in a slab, and she said when you sell something you've had for 5 years to purchase a comic, it means the comic is absolutely free.
Interesting.
That's her girl mathing there. Okay,
That's her girl math.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's like, I didn't use the item, so.
Well, okay then. Hey, welcome, Robert. We will have some ratios with the new comics after the next break. Well, welcome. We're at a comic shop in Texas. Cool. Well, we take requests, so if there's stuff you're looking for, we can look through our bins and tell you what we have here. And we have a big collection of back issues and back issue comics, magazines, and we have a lot of graphic novels. So if there's anything you want, just throw it up there and we will look for it for you. All right. It was not a 151, Ken. It was a 251, which is this one. Okay. I think I've caught up with all the questions, which we welcome. 253 from 1984 and fine is $8.50. Rose. $254 in newsstand and very good is $6. $257 and fine is $15. It's a newsstand. Amazing Spider-Man 262 in fine is $4.75. $263 in very good is $6. That's a contraption.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the top part. It looks like so heavier up top in that one, like in the picture.
It doesn't look comfortable.
No,
that's
it
for sure.
doesn't.
And Amazing Spider-Man 264, very good, 1985, $4. So these are just the Spider-Mans that have come across my desk this week. We have hundreds and hundreds of other ones in the bin, but no other earlier Amazings. I don't think we have any much earlier right now. We keep selling them. 266 in fine is $5.50. Okay, thank you, Jackie. I didn't know that we still had that problem where we're missing an I in our Comics Unlimited on the forum. That's crazy. Okay, it's been like that for years though, so apparently people get around it. I don't know. Amazing Spider-Man 267 and fine is $5.50. Well, thank you for filling that out. We just didn't have your last name for some reason, and we want to make sure the package actually gets to you after all this waiting and stuff. That'd be terrible if it didn't.
Be like your coffee.
Oh, okay. There is one that's corrected, but Kyle didn't have access to it. So that explains it.
Which did you ever receive that the other day?
What's that?
I said it'd be like your coffee.
Your coffee that has been shipped all over.
Oh, I didn't know what you're saying. I ordered some of that mushroom coffee that's trendy right now. After doing a lot of research, I chose the one I wanted and I ordered it. And I used the store address, but somehow they dropped the suite number off the address and they only used my name, not the store name. So it came all the way from Wisconsin, all the way through the Midwest. It came all the way down and it came all the way out onto the delivery truck from our mailman. He brought it right to here, but couldn't figure out where to bring it. And there's only 4 suites in this front of this building. And we've been here for 3 years. You think by now he would know that you know, if he saw Nancy, it would be for us. But because there's no other Nancy's, the unit next to us is empty. There's a Cricket Wireless and a kitchen remodel store.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any Nancy's in there. But anyway, so they returned it. And it actually got checked in by the post office 46 times on the tracking. I mean, this thing's gone everywhere. And it finally made its way back to Wisconsin. And finally, they're sending it again with the corrected address. So,
so it was in Wisconsin when you looked at the tracking.
well, they were taking it back. Well, because it said out for delivery, and then when I looked at the map, it was of Wisconsin, and I was like, "This is bad. My coffee's being delivered to some random person in Wisconsin," but it wasn't. It actually went back to the original sender, and now they're sending. I got an email from customer service finally saying that they're sending it. Oh, welcome, Ronkai. You know what? I am not familiar with what a John Bernthal Punisher is. Could you tell me what years they're from? And then we'll have a better chance of finding them in the bin. Oh. So did he ever have was there ever a TV adaptation? Because I don't recall. Yeah, if we can narrow that down a little more, it'll give Don a better chance of finding it. We have a lot of Punisher comics, so it's a little hard to find it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just looking at something with a photocopier of the actor? I just don't know which one that would be. So if anybody knows, I'll send Don to poke around for it.
All right, where are the Punisher? I'll start with the Punishers, and I can just go through.
They're in the superhero bin.
Just in the
over there.
and they got their own little tab, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
They're just in there alphabetically.
Okay,
like
see.
everything. All right, she'll take a run through and see what she can find.
I'll go move around for a minute before I fall asleep on the dog.
Yeah, it's probably. Oh, It's Punisher 218.
Oh, okay, good.
That helps. Thank
That
you.
helps. Blunt.
Okay. Randy gets first dibs on these because he requested them. Then if he doesn't want them, anybody else can claim them. This is Adam number 33 and very good, $7. These may be ones that were duplicates, or they may be ones that we misplaced and we found them. Because last week we had a big run of them and we've discovered 2 more. Number 34 and very good is $7. These are from 1967. Okay. She's still looking. Conan the Barbarian, number 110, newsstand, very good, 1980, $4. Oh, so I guess they were ones you needed. There you go. So these are both for Round Guy. Okay. Conan 126 newsstand and fine, $6. $142 in fine is $6. $152 very good, $3.25. $153 and very good, $3.25. $154 and fine, $4.75. $155 and fine is $5. Like, what is that on his head? Oh. $156 and good, $2. Like, what's he doing in his mouth there? It's like, I don't get it. But it's about to get painful when Conan lands on his head. We have not found any Mr. Miracle issues, but I'm on the lookout for them as I'm sorting through stuff. 157 for 1984 and fine, $5. $159, very good, $3.25. And $160 in fine, $5.
I did not have any luck, unfortunately.
No luck on that Punisher.
Very sorry.
But she did take a very thorough look through our Punisher bin.
I did.
She did not. She just did not find it.
Who his
Those
lucky
are
winner.
those are for Round Guy.
All right.
Okay. All right. She got it. All right. Thor number 210 and very good is $8.50.
Where am I? Did you already answer that question?
Mr. Miracle?
Yes.
Yeah, I did answer.
Okay. I was like, do I need to go?
Only because we had looked already and
Okay.
and then we just didn't have any, and we still haven't gotten any because I've already seen what's I graded the books that I'm showing, and there isn't. And
Gotcha.
They weren't any in there. All right, it's time for us to go on another break, and then when we come back, we're gonna have new product, and then I'll tell you what's happened with my husband and his terrible fall down the stairs. We'll be back in just a minute.
Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there too.
Boring old Tuesday. Kick it!
Anyway, let's get to it.
Henri Copen scours collections and comic shops to bring you the biggest deals on beautiful comics.
I'm very eager to sell these books.
Plus, he smashes those other boring sales shows. Henri's got fire, excitement, personality, key books, Momo books,
Pixie! Momo books for you.
a cute dog, weird accents,
69, bro!
a wheel of skid bark.
We do wheel spins at the end of every show.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll score huge bargains.
That is Haktua magic right there, all right?
Kicking it with Henri, Tuesday nights, part of the experience. FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below. What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. Time for our new comics. I'm going to show them. You can claim them. Don will bag and board what you're claimed. We have multiple copies of a lot of them, so even if someone else claims it, go ahead and claim it, because we may well be able to get you one. What's a math variant? Yeah, I have not seen that Punisher variant. I don't know that we ever had it, to be honest. So I think I would remember that. All right, here we go. Absolute Flash number 4. This is the A cover, and it is $4.99. I have too many wires on my desk. I have no good flat space to set the comic on. Maybe move this a little.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. You good? Okay.
Yep. Avengers 27. This is the Phineas and Ferb variant, and it's $3.99. Did you ever watch Phineas and Ferb?
Yes, Caitlin. That was like a big show when she was little. Loved it.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Marvel math. I didn't catch what you were saying, so thank you for explaining. God. Yeah, there was a long period of time where Marvel did promotions that made no sense, because they were like, get this based on how many of that you order, and it would be a random book from like 6 months earlier.
I mean, it looks like they're doing really good still with like the promotion they sent out this Looks like they're still on top of it.
Yeah. This week's Marvel promotion was just slam dunk. No, they decided they would have a promotion for the Marvel 616 universe, and it would be on 6/16. So they'd send us a packet of promotional things that said do not open till 6/16, but they shipped it with the books that don't come out till 6/18. So a lot of stores don't get those books until after 6/16. First of all, we got them before and unpacked them, but we're not open on Monday, and it was a Monday. So, so let's just say it was a non-event around here. But if you want retailers to actually say have an event, you kind of have to let them know like a couple months ahead so they can do things like promote it, put up flyers, plan a sale, do something. So maybe next year, by next year, we'll come up with some. It won't be a Monday, and we can come up with some, some kind of crazy promotion. Yeah. By then, Marvel will have forgotten about it. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, we did that. We have to do it again." Bring on the Bad Guys, Doom #1 variant, and it's got the design variant. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but in person, there's a grid behind her. Fantastic 449 facsimile variant. That one's $4.99. Well, cool. Yeah, local comic shop day has never caught on real big for us, but we're always willing to participate. So whatever EXP is going to do, we'll do it. And what day of the week is September 24th? As we usually get the special books to sell or give out or whatever. It's a Saturday. Well, that's perfect. You'd think like retailers or something plan this. Ooh, big plans? Well, we'll be here Friday night to promote your big plans, I guess.
Yeah.
Just let us know what we're doing. Power Man Timeless number. And that one is $3.99. You'll just have to let me know if you need help with your big plans, because I'm usually on Saturday. I'm here at the store all day. I'm usually a little tired from being here Friday night, and it's like the kind of toward the end of my week. But Ultimates number 13 is $4.99. A finalized plan. Those aren't the best kind of plans, but hey, we'll take it for now. $4.99 on Ultimates. Wonder Woman number 22. This is a George Perez variant cover, and it's $5.99. And Wade has decided to grace us with his presence. Welcome, Wade. Wonder Woman 22A is $4.99.
Pepsi.
She got the Pepsi. I've got the juicy peach water.
That's about as hardcore as it's going to get tonight.
That's pretty hard. Yeah. We're a little too tired to be drinking the alcohol. We'd never go home. We'd be here all night sleeping.
I just have to sleep here in the hot.
The store's really hot.
I sleep in front of the fan, and that'd be okay.
I have a fan. She has a fan. So we would just set it up so we both, were being blown up by a fan. But Jesse kind of probably hate that if I didn't come home.
Yeah, he might.
Batman 619 facsimile edition. This one's $3.99. All right.
Angry Orchard.
Oh, Angry Orchard's good. I do have some of that in the fridge.
That's a good one.
I like the one year they did pear, and it was really good. But I buy the apple one. I always keep that here on hand.
Yeah.
I also still have pumpkin ale from last fall. I still never tried it.
I tried it. I wasn't a big fan of it.
But the opportunity just hasn't come up for me to be drinking around here lately.
I mean, there's been plenty of opportunities and reruns.
I have to start early in the day if I Start drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, this Batman facsimile is part of the Jim Lee run from Hush from back in, I don't remember. It's been quite a few years. Let's see if it says. 2003 is when it originally came out. And the issues in that run are a little more pricey. So they decided to, and they're harder to find. So they decided to do facsimiles, asking for a friend. I'm going to give the rundown on Jesse here, and as soon as I'm done with these new comics. And you'd have to ask him about the Tarzan yell. I have no idea. Right now, he cannot do the Tarzan yell, though. Amazing Spider-Man number 6, Variant Edition Rivals cover. And this one is $4.99. Pretty cool looking. It's like a game that I know nothing about, but that's okay. People buy them do. Spider-Verse Venomverse number 2, $3.99. Crypto, The Last Dog of Krypton, number 1, $3.99. I read most of this today.
Did you?
Yeah, it's good, like the origin.
I
origin.
love the cover. It's so cute. I thought about that the other day when I was putting it up.
But then this one's kind of nice too. This is the variant B cover by Dustin Nguyen, and it is $4.99.
Oh, that one is good too.
I have a very good customer in California who bought a nice white dog that looks like Crypto and named him Crypto.
Aww.
That's neat. You should meet up with my cat, Ahsoka. Crypto. This is the C. No, it's not the C variant. This is the Mora variant, $4.99. He looks so happy. You have a dog that looks like that too? Was the Spider-Man Scotty Young? I don't believe it was. No, we didn't have a Spider-Man Scotty Young. I don't think I saw any Scotty Young covers this week. Superman Unlimited number 2A. And this one is $4.99. This is a new Spawn Universe title called Bloodletter number 1, $3.99. So I don't know anything about this one, but it's first issue of a new one. Oh, it looks cool inside. Very nice. Okay. Invisible Universe Battle Beast number 2 arrived, and we sold all of our bagged edition ones, and we sold all the other ones we had. And I think we actually, we have nothing left from number 1, so they reprinted them, and we showed those last week. So we do have reprints of those, and one of these for Kyle. Your box is about to go out, so you're in good shape to put a couple of new comics in there. So anyway, this is number 2. Everybody I've talked to who read number 1 has said it was very good. And so you might, if you want to still get in on it and you didn't get a 1, we do have reprints available still. But number 2 is $3.99. Can you see if we have another Bloodletter for Lorena?
Yeah.
I believe we do, but
I think we do.
She has to go over there and get it. Epitaphs from the Abyss, number 12 is $4.99. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Is it a different cover?
Yeah.
Bring it over here. Let's see.
It's a clear cover.
Oh, is that the only one we have left? All right.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Well, we'll show it. Or I'll give this one to Kyle, whoever wants it. This one is also $3.99, and it's a blank cover of Bloodletter. So who would like the blank one, and who would like the other cover we had? So Lorena, which one would you rather have? The cover you claimed or this one? And then whichever one you don't want, then Kyle can decide if he wants the other one. I'm not understanding what she's saying. My new... It's like a different language. I don't understand.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, that'd be cool. We may have time for you to show it during the show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't understand, Kat. We were here trying to decipher what was that.
My new room, my okay, it's the cat's causing problems. All right, so Kyle, which one would you like? Do you want the blank or the other one?
I thought I was like missing a joke from
Yeah,
the
I
book.
know. No, the cat was on the laptop.
Okay, call the blank.
All right. Let's just give, we already gave the other one to Lorena. Let's just give the
Okay.
blank one to Kyle. That makes the most sense.
All right.
And then we'll just go from here. All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Epitaphs from the Abyss, number 12. A cover is $4.99. Didn't I just show one? Was that the B cover? Yeah, this one was the B cover. I had one of the variants up on the wall, and a guy came by, and he was like, well, those must be really rare. And I was like, sort of. And then he thought it was a real 1950s EC. Luckily, I got to inform him that there's brand new EC stories he could be reading. So hopefully he'll come back and get
Cool.
one. You don't care either. Nobody cares. Somebody care. No, we got it. We got it settled. We're good. Okay. All right. And then you've all heard about these, I'm sure. This is the Adventure Comics 310 edition bag with the chance of winning the golden ticket to the movie premiere. And I haven't heard of anybody getting the winning one yet, and I'm sure when they do, they'll say so on the internet. But we have like hundreds of copies here, so the winning ticket could be right here in our store. So if anyone wants to get one and try, just let us know, because we got them. We'll have to go grab yours out of your pile, and we'll be glad to open it here on the show. I'm trying to think if I can explain to you where her stuff is.
Is she?
She's on the, if you're facing the pantry and you
Yeah.
turn to your left,
Yeah.
she's at the bottom.
So the bottom of where I put everybody's on Tuesday, usually at the bottom of that whole long one.
No, the one across from the bathroom.
The one across from. Okay.
I'll
right.
get it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let me just show these last few trades, and then you can show that Bloodletter trailer. Spawn manga, Shadows of Spawn complete collection. It's very thick. It's only $17.99, but it is black and white manga version of Spawn, so very cool. Previously only available in Japan. 600 pages of manga. So I guess it's a new story that no one here has read unless you got the Japanese manga. Oh, that's cool. So $17.99. And you can see it's smaller than a comic. So it's like it's a fairly small book. All right, one of these for Lorena. We have another one if anybody else wants one. Did you find your book?
I did.
Yay.
This is for Lorena.
Okay.
Is that who this is for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have to ship her box that's going to fill it up. All right, so this is her copy that was randomly selected. Hey, we even have a pair of scissors because it's the only neat way to do it. These scissors are not sharp. Little discoveries we make live here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Can you grab another manga? It's
On
off.
this side.
It's off Image.
All right.
All right. Sorry, you didn't win. I got confused because I don't think this is what the one I looked at. I didn't think it looked like this. This is what it looks like. Golden biscuit sweepstakes. Sorry, you didn't win.
No.
I'm sorry, you didn't win. But I swore, maybe I was looking at something else, but I swore it didn't look like this. I really thought it was a winner. I thought it was a winner. I'm sorry. I have to open another one to find out. I guess I saw it online at someone's and it didn't have that. Well, I'm sorry, you didn't win. That's the cat. Okay. All righty. So we're putting that back, and this is going to go back in your pile. So we'll put that back in line as well.
Yeah. So.
I didn't mean to. I really, really thought. I thought it was a winner. I had seen someone showed it on Facebook, the losing one, but I guess they took a close up of the bone. They didn't show the whole page, so I got excited. I'm sorry. All righty. Here we go. There are a few new trades this week besides the Spawn one. The Jeff Loeb Tim Sale Spider-Man just came in at $19.99. This collects Spider-Man in blue 1 through 6. So that's a good one. Spawn gun. That could have been good. Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu Leave Home. So this is volume 1, collecting 0 through 5. And this one's $19.99. G.I. Joe, volume 3, collecting the new series. It has, this collects the Real American Hero 311 through 315. Okay, and then on the variant covers for this week, or the ratio variants, we got G.I. Joe 8, 1 and 10. That one's $10. Absolute Flash number 4, 1 and 25. It's $15. And Epithets from the Abyss number 12, 1 and 10 is $10. That's creepy. A little seance action.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I approve.
Here.
Oh, and then I want to remind everybody, we also, if you haven't got one of these already, we still have these available. The future is 6 asterisks. So I'm going to start calling it. I just made that up. It's made by a cybersecurity company. They're planning to do a series for 5 years. And this is the kickoff hardcover, and it's very nice, and it is $30. So if anybody needs one, you can claim that too. Hey, Kyle, why don't you show that trailer real quick? was really cool. Well, we don't have any more copies, but we'll order some more and see if they're available. If anybody wants some next week. Okay. Oh, so I was going to tell about Jesse. So for those following the saga, he was in the hospital and then he fell down the stairs and fell on his shoulder. And I took him back to the ambulance, took him back to the hospital. And the ER doctor, after running many scans and things, said that he was just bruised and nothing was broken and sent us home. But he was in a lot of pain. So like a week later, he was just still in excruciating pain. So I took him for a second opinion at the urgent care, and they ran an x-ray, and they said they thought there might be a few little cracks, and they couldn't really tell. And then they said that they thought he may have torn his rotator cuff. So we made an appointment with the orthopedic surgeon who had just done his total knee replacement. And we went there, and they sent us for an MRI in Chattanooga. So I took him down there, and they did an MRI on his shoulder from different angles. And then when we went in, he's like, we usually don't see injuries like that unless you fall off like a 20 or 30-foot building. Like, how far did you fall? And it was like, we fell down 8 stairs from the top to the bottom. But he did 20 feet of damage, apparently. He has broken his collarbone.
Yeah.
He broke his, I can't think of the name of the shoulder blade in multiple places. It's like cracked all over. The bone that goes into the shoulder is broken. The rotator cuff is torn, and he broke 3 ribs. So this is why he's been in a lot of pain. You think? Yeah. And so there's nothing they can do except wait until everything mends and then repair the rotator cuff. But they can't do that till all the bones are solid. So that's going to take a few months. So they gave him a shot of steroids to take some of the inflammation down in his shoulder. And hopefully by tomorrow, he's supposed to start feeling a little better. But he hasn't been out of the house very much because he's in just so much pain. And so everybody keep him in your thoughts because he's trying to mend a whole lot of bones all at one time. And okay. Yes, thank you for sending that trailer in. That was cool. It's kind of a close race between Kyle and Jesse on the medical problems. It's like, I don't know. But I mean, 2 trips to the hospital in 3 days was kind of a lot. And right after having his total knee replacement. The knee replacement, though, has been going great. He's been walking. But on Monday, when we had to go to the doctor, we also went to church and we went out to lunch. And he had another doctor appointment. He kind of overdid it a little. And during the night, Monday night, his knee locked up. That's the first time that's happened. And it was extremely painful. He couldn't put any weight on it. And I'm like, oh, no, he may have broken something. But now he's actually walking on it again. And he seems to be okay. So it was just a momentary glitch. So, well, the thing about it, Lorena, is that he is already on painkillers from pain management because of his back problems. So I've had to give him a few extra Tylenol. That's really all we've been able to do for him because, like, they really can't give him more pain medication. So the pain medication was not strong enough to even come close to covering the pain that he was in. So, but there's really nothing we can do. So I just had to hear a lot of moaning and sadness, and I had to keep him hydrated. So I did a lot of running up and down the stairs with water, and it's just been a tough time at our house. Thank you for your prayers. I appreciate that. And I appreciate them for me too, because I need them. He's been in great spirits though. So he hasn't really been trying my patience except for a few times when I had to go up and down the stairs so many times that I was starting to have problems with my knees. So he sent me down for one thing, then I came up, then he sent me down for another thing. I came up, then he sent me down for another thing. And I'm like, could you just get your needs together? So I can make one big trip downstairs. I hate having stairs. If I win the lottery tonight, I bought a Mega Million ticket. If I win tonight, we're going to move into a single-story house that's somewhere here near the store. And then we're going to have them knock our house down, keeping just the stone front. and then build a single-story house on our property so that he can't fall down the stairs anymore. That would be like the best use of that money ever. So I'm hoping that happens. So, we just have to hope that I win the Mega Million. But you won't know. I won't tell you. But I like the meme with where they show the open refrigerator and it says, "This is the sign that you'll know that I won the lottery." And the refrigerator is all full of cheese. There was like hundreds of pounds of cheese in there. And I'm like, yeah, it could be like that. I'll go to Aldi and buy one of every cheese they got. Put it in my fridge. I love cheese. But yeah. He has tried lidocaine patches. I also bought the lidocaine cream, and I did put some of that on, and it did help, but still. Thank you, Lorena. Yeah, I did feel like a nurse for a while because I'm like changing bandages on his knee. Meanwhile, I'm putting ice packs on his shoulder, and I'm rubbing lidocaine cream on his back, and I've got, it does start to feel like that. And it's like, I didn't even go to nursing school. What am I doing? I'm a chef, not a nurse. But I did have to like make him some food. So that kind of used my chefery. But mostly he hasn't been eating a whole lot, but he's been drinking a lot, which he needs to. So I bought him a bunch of like protein shake things that are low in sugar, and he's been drinking those. Well, the elevator ideas we have toyed with for a while. There's not a great spot to do it. Like the only place we could put the elevator would be, it would have to go from our downstairs den and come out in the closet upstairs in the, what was my dad's bedroom, which we aren't using right now. But that would be kind of weird if like you popped out of the closet.
That'd be strange.
Every time you went up downstairs, you had to go in there, and I don't know. We eventually want to like maybe move into that room or maybe make it a guest room. So I'm not sure about an elevator that pops up in the bedroom. But there's not really any way for an elevator to go in the hallway because of the way the stairs are aligned. So just not good. Yeah, we hate stairs too. We have chair lifts, but that's how he's fallen the last 2 times, sitting on the chair lift. First time he passed out from low blood pressure. The second time he was awake during this fall, but he, which probably made it worse, but he hit the button accidentally and like flung himself down the stairs. Well, thanks, Kenneth. You have a nice night too. A dumbwaiter, yeah. They usually don't use those for people, though. That's usually for food. Yeah, something coming out of the closet, something. That would be what it would be. Yeah, I worked at a restaurant that had a dumbwaiter at the Modern Art Museum in LA, and basically we had, our storage was 2 floors down, and we had to bring everything for the restaurant up in the dumbwaiter, and I had to keep all the young people out of the dumbwaiter. As manager, that was my job.
Oh.
Like, get out of that dumbwaiter now. Because people aren't supposed to go in there. But, we won't tell Jesse. We'll just put it in, and we can wheel him in a wheelchair and like let him go down. That'd be cool. Yeah. They weren't waiters. They were mostly cooks. So it was keeping the dumb cooks out of the dumb waiter. Well, excellent. I will let you know, Wade. I don't know if we'll let you be the one to blow it up, but hey, it could happen. No, you have to stay, Kyle. That's your punishment. All right. I finished new stuff. I have a pile of Archie stuff here. I want to show a little bit of that to see if our Archie buyers are interested tonight. And then I think I have some other stuff over there too. We have a few of the digests that are like kind of from the past. This is Archie's Funhouse Jumbo Comics, and it's $6.99. We have no new Mark Spears, but there are going to be this Wednesday on the DC Comics. There's going to be Mark Spears covers for the Absolute editions that come out. So I can't remember which titles they are. Maybe Absolute Batman, and I can't remember. The two of them have, there were like 3 covers he did, but 2 of them are coming out this Wednesday. So if you want those, just let me know. They're just variant covers for the Absolute DC books. And someone told me today Mark Spears is going to be at our local convention that's coming up in August. And he's not on the postcard that we're giving out, so it must have been a late edition. I don't know if it's 100% true. I haven't called to find out, but I'll let you know, because if that's the case, we may be able to get. He tends to sell some exclusive stuff when he does convention appearances, so I might be able to get a hold of that. I know the last show he did down in Huntsville, he was selling metal covers of the Monsters comics, and they were, I think, between $50 and $150 a piece, depending how many he made of each one. And but they instantly were going on eBay for like $600. And but he was offering them at a reasonable price, and people were in line for hours buying them. So I don't know what he's going to do. If he comes to our show, I'm not sure what he's going to do, but I will keep you informed. What's a Net Tease cover? Let me know what that is, because I don't remember showing anything like that, and I don't know what it is. This is the Archie Comics Annual Library number 278. For the classic imagery of Archie with various girls. Okay, the Archie's Greatest Hits, Volume 1 trade. This one's $9.95. We also have Archie and Friends All-Stars Best of Betty's Diary. This is $9.95. And these are our color comics inside. Archie's Haunted House. That one's cool. It's $9.95. Back cover. So cute. Oh, it's a Rivals cover. For which title? Because we did get some Rivals covers, and I showed one of them earlier, and I can't remember what it was. Archie Goodbye Forever. He looks so sad on this one. $10.95. Oh, this one's interesting. Archie's in India. This one's $14.99. And then Archie Volume 1 of the modern Archie comics. This is $19.99. Archie's Haunted House has a new home. Yeah, this one is really fun looking. Hey, Don, this one's for Jackie. Okay. And then here's some older Archie comics we had on hand. Archie has Captain Pureheart, number 5, $12. Forgive me if I've shown them recently. I had Ashley was here earlier today, and I had her pull the books, so I don't know what she pulled. Everything's Archie, Giant Series number 3, very good, $8. I don't know yet. I don't have any in this stack, but I'll have Dawn look and see. Do we have any Jugheads in the All Ages section?
Oh, I can see.
Everything's Archie, number 87, very good, $3. Archie and Friends, One Shot, Blockbuster. This is cool. Blockbuster cover. It's a very fine $3.25. Archie and Friends Christmas Calamity, number 1, $3. Archie's Joke Book, number 140 from 1969 and good, $2. Archie Joke Book 156, very good, $3.
I have one Jughead.
We have one Jughead. All right. Archie's Pal, number 80. This is from 1962, and it features Jughead, and it's in good. It's $10. The top staple's detached. It has some water stains, so it is a good copy. But it is $10. So let me know if you need that one. It doesn't look like we have any regular Archie Jugheads right now, but I'm on the hunt for my back stock for the all ages section because we have sold so many books out of that section in the last couple months that it's all floppy and we really need more books. So I need to find, I know I have like a couple long boxes of Archie somewhere in storage. And so as we're going to be looking around for those. I don't have any Mark Spears stuff that you don't. I don't have any Mark Spears stuff on hand that you haven't already bought from us, Chris, because we are out of all the early issues of Monsters, and pretty much every issue that he has done art on, we've sold through. And no, we don't have any Mr. Miracle back issues. I'll take it because she went and got it, but it's not the one. You don't have to take it. I mean, I can put it back in the bin.
It's fine. It's not the end of the world, I promise.
Yeah. Trust me. It'd be great if everybody bought every book we went and got, but it doesn't work that way. Archie's TV Laugh Out, starring Sabrina the Teenage Witch. It's Archie series number 42 from 1976, and fine, $5. Hey, no problem, Chris. I wish I had a stack of Mark Spears stuff. The Mark Spears bin doesn't exist, and the Scotty Young bin is down to a dribble. If anybody wants to see that, I'll pull it out, but I've shown them before because we're down to very few left because we just keep selling them, which is, kind of awesome. It's all good. All right, let me show a few superhero books, and then I have another pile of books of all ages books to show. You'd like to see our Scotty Youngs? Well, okay. We'll show those. Can you grab them out of the bin?
All right, got it. Oh, they're right here.
They're in the end over there.
I see it in the end there.
Thor 280 in fine is $5.50. Number 281 in fine is $8.50. Number 283 and very good is $5.50. Number 287 and fine is $5.25. Number 290 and fine is $5.25. 296 and very good, $6.25. Thor 303, very good, $4. Acclaim, I spot Acclaim. Ken K, 280. Here we go.
Thank you. And I do believe it's time for our last break here.
Oh, you're going to leave us already, round guy? Well, I was just going to show all the stuff you want. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. I have no idea what you want. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, I'll show the Scotty Young bin, and then go back to showing some other vintage stuff. We'll be back in just a minute.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dozed off with the first one. I have zero interest in The Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's gonna be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinion.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
We know you probably get a lot of emails, but could you please make sure to sign up for our mailing list? We don't send a lot of emails, and we try not to bother you. We just want to give you the best information about all the cool stuff that's going on around here. Sign up on our website, theexplive.com.
Right before we took our break, this one was claimed by Wade. So we will put that in your bag.
All right.
And okay, here's those Scotty Young books. We have Amazing Spider-Man 25 in fine, $3.50. We have a late breaking Archie claim. Let me dig for that before it gets lost. Okay. The Laugh Out. Laugh Out 42 is for Jackie, who is officially starting another box. Okay. Vengeance of the Moon Knight. Number 6 with the Scotty Young cover is $5. Chris would like the Spidey.
All right.
We have Venom War number 1 from 2024 and very fine, $4.75. The Ozma of Oz number 1 of 8 does feature Scotty Young artwork, and it is in very fine. Number 1 is $8. Number 2 in very fine is $4. Number 3 is $4. Number 4 fine is $2.50. And number 5 in fine, $2.50. 6 in very fine, $3.25. 7 in very fine, $3.25. And 8 in very fine, $3.25. So I think that is the full complete set of those. Make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the whole set of that we have. Okay, but the Venom War is going to Chris. All right, Wade. You have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Marvelous Land of Oz, number 8, Scotty Young art, and it is very fine, $4. So that is all the Scotty Young stuff that we know where it is at the moment. It's not to say we don't have more, but we just don't know where any of the rest of it is. Okay. Alrighty. Let me show some of these. We still have volume 3, which is the newest one of the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror hardcover. And we have this in stock, and it is, oh my goodness, $44.99.
It is heavy.
It is heavy. And this also has a glow-in-the-dark cover, which you can't really tell from looking at this, but at night, after we turn the lights out, if it's dark out, I'll see a weird green glow coming from the spot where we have this. It took me a few minutes to figure out what was glowing, but now I know it's this.
I've done that before.
What, looked for a glow?
Yeah, I got my nails. I got a manicure one time, and I forgot that I had got a glow in the dark.
And you scared
nail
yourself?
polish. I did. I did. We went hiking. We went hiking during the day, and I had it, and I forgot, and was so tired. We got in the car, and it was dark. We were coming, and I looked down, and I was like, "What did I get into out there?" And my fingernails were like all.
You thought you were radioactive?
Yeah, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, I have glow in the dark nail polish on."
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah,
it's a good one. Can't say that's happened to me.
Yeah, well, it's me.
I had a little while where I used to get my nails done. Like I used to get the gel. It takes a long time to do.
Yeah.
And it isn't cheap.
No.
Predator comics. Can you see what we've got?
Yeah.
All right, but now I'm going to show some Simpson comics, and these are signed by Bill Morrison.
Are those just some?
They're in the media.
Okay.
Number 138, $10. Bill signed these years ago for me I think when he was at my store for Free Comic Book Day. 142, $10 signed. 138, $10 signed.
So, does he have a particular one, or
I don't know.
does it have like Predator?
Is there a particular Predator comic you're looking for, Chris, or a series? Because we have a lot. You're going to see Bill in a couple weeks. Yeah, Kyle had seen Bill a few weeks ago at a show that was like in Upper Michigan, and I'm hoping to get him to come to a show down here sometime soon. I just have to find a good show for him to come to, and convince him. But I don't think it'll be too hard, because Jesse and I'd like to see him, and because we haven't seen him since he moved to away from LA, and so did we. And so now we have to get together somewhere else to see each other. All right, so I guess those are the only signed ones we have. But we also have the Simpsons Summer Shindig number 2, very fine, $8. Well, when you see him, Kyle, tell him again I said hello. Simpsons Summer Shindig number 4, very fine, $10. Treehouse of Horror number 8 in fine is $18. Treehouse of Horror number 13, $15. Treehouse of Horror number 9 in fine, $9. Number 21, very good, $8. Yeah, we got some Predators comics coming here. We just finish up the Simpson ones. Comic Book Guy, the comic book, number 2 in fine is $25. Guest star Stan Lee. Comic Book Guy, number 3, very good, $18. Number 4, fine, $6. And number 5, very fine, $8. Looks about you, worst producer ever. Simpsons. Let me get these back to you. You can just set them over in all ages. All right, here's some Predators. All the comic book guys. Oh, can you pull all the comic book guys for Kyle? a lot of times when I show comic book guy comics, I tell the story of my store manager, Mark, who...
So, these here?
Not that one. It'll be the ones that say it, the last few that say comic book guy.
Okay. Gotcha. I see now.
Mark, who was my store manager for years and years in California, we started working together when we were both 17 years old in the store. And then eventually I ended up buying the store, but he continued on as my manager all the way up until right before we moved out here to Tennessee. And but for years he always had a ponytail, wore shorts and a t-shirt and sneakers. And when we had the store that was in Hawaiian Gardens, which was our original store, early on it didn't have air conditioning, and in California that wasn't a huge problem like it is here. But you know, we used to prop the door open. We were kind of right near an elementary school, and so all these kids would walk by, and it was when The Simpsons had first, you know, been on the air, and kids were buzzing about it. And they looked in and saw him, and they go, "Look, it's the comic book guy." And Mark was like livid to be compared to the comic book guy. Luckily, his personality isn't anything like the comic book guy. Mark was always very kind to kids and stuff. He didn't give the "don't make me get off my stool," you know. So anyway, I always think back to that every time I see comic book guy, some little kid shouting that out, and Mark being so mad about it. I do not look like the comic book guy, but he totally looks like the comic book guy. All right, Predator #2 from 1989 and fine $6.75. #3 from 1989, very good, $6. Predator 4 from 1990 and fine, $9. Okay, and then this is a 2-issue series, Predator: The Bloody Sands of Time from 1992. #1 and very good is $3.25. And #2 and very fine is $8. Okay. Predator versus Magnus Robot Fighter is also a 2-issue series, and I have both of them. #1 is $4. And #2 is $2.50 and fine. Predator Race War #1 and very fine is $4. Predator #2 from 2009 and fine is $8. Predator #2 from 2022, $4. So these are, oh, okay, I've got 2 more from that series. #4 is $4, and #5 is $4. What else we got here? Okay, we've got a 4-issue series. We have all 4 of Predator Big Game. #1 is very fine, $8. #2 is very fine, $8. #3 is Near Mint, $10. And #4 is very Near Mint, $9. And then lastly, we have Predator Cold War. #3 and Near Mint is $5. And #4, very fine, $4. Okay, so what's we claiming here? Magnua. That'd be Magnus Robot Fighter 1. This one for Chris. Unless I'm missing out on what that is. I think that's the right one. Okay. Okay, good. I got the right one. All right. I'm going to set these right here in case there's anything else you want or anybody else wants some. Okay. Thor number 305, very good, $2.50. And Thor number 306, very good, $3. And we're still taking requests. We got about 14 more minutes to go. I'm just going to show some older vintage books, but feel free to break in with your requests. That's not a problem. Okay, looks like that was good on the Predators. So I'm making Dawn work. She's so tired and sore. All right. Walt Disney's Tonka, Dell 966 for 1959 and fair, $4.50. Invaders number 1, very good, $18, 1967. So it's like a movie cover, sort of. Like a photo cover, I mean. I Spy number 6 and very good from 1968, $12. Walt Disney's Jungle Cat, Dell number 1136 for 1960, and very good is $6. And look, it's a photo cover of a jungle cat. There you go. Woo. America's Most Lovable Teenager from Standard Comics, 1955, in good condition, number 17, is called Kathy, and it's $20. You're about to be eaten by a bear.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think I've told this before, the first time Ashley and I went hiking up in the mountains after we moved here. There were men chasing a bear with their dogs.
Oh,
so the bear crossed our path, and the dogs crossed our path, and the men crossed our path, and we're like, the men were definitely the most dangerous of the three. but still, it was a good experience because, you know, Ashley'd heard about bears being here, but she didn't really know if they were bears. So it was good that she saw one so that she could be amply terrified of them.
Yeah, just right off the bat.
Yeah, you got to get, do that right when you get here.
Acclimated to, you never know what you're going to run into.
Yes, then I had to, take her out for biscuits and gravy, It was like a full immersion in the South for her.
Tea,
No, the bear did not steal her picnic basket because we were just hiking. We didn't picnic. That isn't where we went to Benton Falls. It's not a very long hike. It's about a mile each direction. But there's a lot of rocks and stuff, so it's not always good. Okay. Katie Keene, number 18 from 1954 and good is $36. What is she craving? Peppermint popcorn and ice cream. Sounds all right. There we go. I'll just put up the claim form for anybody new or if I've asked you to fill it out. But Chris, I have your info, so you don't have to fill it out for us because you've already got a box started. So we have a printout of the form up there. We just need a new one for anybody who either have asked you to fill it out or you're new to the show. Yeah, Jay does do a lot of things. Jay's a special guy. Katie Keene, number 19. This one's incomplete. I don't usually sell incomplete comics, but I guess it's so rare and old that I did. And I haven't looked at this in a long time, so I don't remember what it is. So if anybody's interested, just let me know. It's number 19. It's $9. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a note on the back to tell me so I can look smart instead of looking dumb. Missing 1/4 of an interior story page. There you go. So that's why it's only $9, because otherwise this would be an expensive book. Yeah, Jay is doing a great job. Hey, okay. Lassie, number 30, 1952, and fine, $7.
Oh, Lassie.
Good old Lassie. Timmy's in the well.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
sorry.
That's what I always think of though. Every time.
Timmy's in the well. That's the first thing I said when we moved here and I saw the well house. I told Jesse, I'm like, look, we're going to go check. Timmy's in the well. I hear show me. Let's see. Put that in a good way. Not sure what you're saying, but of course it's in a good way. I'm always in a good spirit. I try never to be mean. That's not me. Have you known me to be mean, Dawn? Not really.
No.
Mm. Oh, it is Jay. Okay, I forgot that's who your name was. You are really, and I meant it sincerely, not like special, weird, or anything, but special. We'll have to take a peek, Chris. Can you look in the? It'll be in Superhero under ROM.
All right.
You are special to us. Okay. So this one's actually a complete one. Katie Keene, number 29. Very good. $50. So what are you doing watching the show, Jay, when you're supposed to be off relaxing? Well, I guess maybe this is relaxing for you. Oh. So what you're saying is you use the fun and now your hair's smaller.
Did you say number 1?
1. No number 1 on the ROM. This is a very damaged copy of Kid Eternity, but it's a Golden Age book, 1946. It's in poor, and it is $20, number 3. An animal chewed the corner. So it is missing all the way through the book, this corner. But it's a comic from 1946, so.
I mean, what? It's not bad.
Oh, well, thanks, Emma. Come by anytime. Hulk 105, 1968. I would say that's a no. Be up in the glass case if we had it. Well, thank you, Kyle. She can come back all the time, but, maybe she's got other things to do, All right, Land of the Giants, number 3. Very good, $20, 1969. She's got a comic store to work in. But yeah, if you ever need anything, Emma, feel free to give me a call at the store. I've been doing this for, I don't know how many years. It's too many. Let's see. 45 years. So, well, thanks, Emma. I try to be great. That's my goal. I'm also trying to be a saint. That's a big goal. Yeah, that's a tough one. but I work at it every day.
Driving.
Yeah, but if you ever, need to talk biz, give me a call. I'm always willing to help other retailers or, let them vent. Whatever's got to happen. There's been so much going on in the background in the comic business lately that, there's definitely some anxiety out there that needs discussing. Because even I don't really know what's going on. It's like I just do what I can for my customers every day, and that's really all I can do because I don't really have any say in what goes on. So it's more a matter of reacting than actually doing anything. But I just do the best I can to keep up. Not that we know of, but maybe someday. Oh, Jay, don't tell my secrets. Hey, Nick, we have all the ones I showed tonight are except for the comic book guy ones are available. So if you can shoot us a list of what you want, we'll put them for you before the end of the show. And if not, you can email me which ones you want, or next week, whatever you want to do. But yeah, we had a stack of Simpsons comics. We also had the Treehouse of Horror. We still have that. I don't remember what else we had. That was it for Simpsons, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we had some signed ones signed by Bill Morrison that were like $10 a piece. For some reason, when I looked at Nick's comment, I thought it said Walt Simonson book, and then I said books are left over. I'm like, I don't remember really showing a whole lot of Walt Simonson books, but okay. I don't know if we have a Wolverine 1 yellow negative space cover. It would be in the X-Men section if you want to take a look. Dawn's like, do I want to take a look? She's like, do I have to?
I'm
taking it in?
Yeah, I was thinking about something.
Well, we are about to get a saint of video games. He's going to become a saint in the summer. We have two young men that are becoming saints this summer, and I forget what the other one is going to be the patron saint of, but it's not comic books. I know that.
Oh, I can't remember what it was.
Land of the Giants, number 4 and good, is $12, 1969. There's a lot more saints that people know about because not all of them are celebrated, but I just got a book in with my comic shipment. I got a book from Penguin Random House of a dictionary of saints, and it's like a book this thick in small print. It lists like all of the known ones, and I got it for a lady at church that wanted it, and it's very complete. So if anybody else needs one of those, I can order it. Lash LaRue Western, number 39 from 1953, and very good, is $22. And that would be definitely a photo cover. Cool, huh? So hey Nick, did you figure out which Simpsons you wanted out of that stack? If not, like I said, you can get with me anytime. Yeah, this Lash LaRue is a tough one. And he has an invisible enemy, on top of that. I also have a Lawman, number 11 from 1962, and very good. That one's $25. Look, the show's come to the end of the time. How did this happen?
I don't know.
We're actually going to go over a minute. Sorry, Kyle. I want to thank Kyle for being here tonight, and Jay for hanging out with us. Very cool. Producers. And of course, I want to thank Dawn for being here with me, and Ashley for doing some of the prep for tonight's show. And I also want to thank everybody who was here watching, everybody who commented, and especially everybody who claimed the books. We will get with you on PayPal during the week for all those claims. And like I said, you can contact me anytime if you need anything during the week. Our email address is comics@comicsunlimited.com, so it's very easy to remember. And if you need anything, just let me know. Thank you for the compliment, Jackie. I appreciate you. And everybody have a good and a safe week. We're going to stay here, try not to sweat to death. And hopefully the HVAC guy will come. Maybe tomorrow. We don't know. Maybe Monday. And then hopefully we will have a nice, smooth week. And we will see you next Friday here on The Experience. Have a great night.